2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at the Lakers, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot. And of course, Sacramento sitting just one spot below them.
Well, I think for the Kings, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. If they can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs, maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Ellis in at 2 guard. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries. But back then, you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
Now here's Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. With 1 on the clock. And it's James with the jam.
Well, LeBron, if he sniffs out a chance to get an offensive rebound, calculated, but he knows how to get to him.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Pass to Fox. The floater. Russell with the rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that, in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during the regular season.
And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket.
And he knocks down the first one.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, BA. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
So it's Sacramento now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Barnes, pass to Fox. The 3 ball. The Lakers with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Now here's Hachimura. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And he makes it.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pick by Murray. Lets it go from deep. And it's Fox missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. James outside. Driving to the basket.
That's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sabonis. The Lakers also with a sub. Brent is checked in for Hachimura. Both free throws good from James. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Fox against Russell. Murray is screen on Russell. Here's Fox. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, so critical for Fox to get the attention of the defense in this way. He's got to make them fear him.
James outside. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Lyles.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Lyles. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Fox. Rebound by the Lakers. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On the wing, Reeves beyond the arc. Rebounded by Lyles.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
They get it back. They kick it out to Murray. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Well, that's what Murray does best. Spot up and knock it down.
James deciding where to go with it. And it's James with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Vezenkov in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied. And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Here's Mitchell. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Vincent. Checked by Mitchell. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Lyles. And here's Sabonis. He's defended by Hayes. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
Vincent passes to James. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
The defense all up in Sabonis' face, but looked automatic.
James outside. Hayes up top. Pass to Vincent. Prince, a screen on Mitchell. Vincent. Three-pointer, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. 3 on the clock. And here's Jones. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Vincent. James, right side. Outside Reddish. Prince, a screen on Jones. And Reddish, here we go. And that one drops. Reddish has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish, a nice consistent part of his game.
Outside Jones. Here's Mitchell. Here's Lyles. They grab their own miss. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's James on the wing. 17 seconds left in the first half of this game. And down it goes. 2 points.
Even at this age, LeBron still has that power and force, just overwhelming the D.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pulls it from the top of the key. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Bulls will square off against the Heat in Miami. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
Either team could come away with the W and win this one.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position.
Already a consistent sniper, Murray is only getting more assertive from the arc.
Outside Russell. Back to James. Double team on James. There's Davis with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Davis has got 5.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Murray. Here's Sabonis. Nails the baby hook. He's got 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Lakers trail.
You know, Brent, one thing about Domantas Sabonis, he definitely helps their offensive flow.
Yeah, he's one of the better screeners in the league. And you know this, Grant. Those dribble handoff plays create so much movement, space, and rhythm to an offense. That's where Sabonis really excels.
Now here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we are witnessing is legendary. Brian?
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Now here's Fox. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Barnes against James. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Out to James. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Russell against Fox. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Reeves. No made baskets yet. Back to Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Fades and shoots. James can't get it to go.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Sabonis against Davis with the teardrop. They kick it out to Murray. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Murray's got 8.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Pass to Davis. Hachimura outside. James with the ball. Defended by Murray. James can't get it to go. The Kings trailing. Fox outside. Looking to get back on track, and he lays it in. He has 6.
Fox, not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Lakers on top, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Lakers in the lead. Chris Duarte is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Vezenkov in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Vezenkov. He shoots. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Snatched away. Duarte's shot is good.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Duarte. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. Can't connect from short range. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. To take the lead. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Prince with the bucket.
Prince is such a tough player out there. Does not mind the bump.
Timeout called. The Kings. They're trailing by 3. 1:56 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Prince. Reeves is checked in for Reddish. And Russell is subbed in for Vincent. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Ellis. The 3 from Barnes. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to Reeves. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. James can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. And then Russell with the dunk.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
The Kings shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's Fox. No good that time. Some solid defense from Russell. And there's James from the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And here's Fox. Murray for 3. He can't hit that time. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Here's Fox. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hachimura, the pass to James. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Ellis's shot is off. Now Russell. So we see the Lakers get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
LeBron, you faced a team with some firepower. What do you credit this win to?
Man, it's a team who makes runs, and they just kept knocking down threes, kept matching us. We're just trying to get some heavy hands on them, but they do a great job of pushing the pace. You just got to get timely stops. You got to.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Now the starters for the visiting Boston Celtics. At point guard, Drew Holiday. At the other guard position, Derek White. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. Number 9, Dylan Brooks. At the other forward, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari Smith. At guard, at 6'0", number 5. Fred VanVleet. The other guard at 6'4", number 4, Jalen Green. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alperen Sengun.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Jason Tatum?
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, the wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Van Vliet with it, guarded by Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem. Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Van Vliet with a screen on White, and the wide-open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Brown outside. Misses the three.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Holiday. Here's Brooks. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Green with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
On the wing, Green. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tatum passes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Green against Holiday. Green in the post. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Tatum on the wing. From past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Welcome to the floor,
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Last time out he had 38 points. And there's the pass to Hauser. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Brown. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Brown against Thompson. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
And Green launches it from deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 2. They'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
8.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
We've got Thompson. Whitmore is out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. As we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Picked him clean. Tatum against Thompson. Right side Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. With the drive. Makes it off the glass. Pritchard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Şengün with the screen for VanVleet. Off target from outside. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Tatum no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Şengün. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Whitmore, and it's Green in for Thompson. Şengün hits them both. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Holiday against Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Passes it to White. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
And that one's good. Green.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Brooks grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside, here's Van Vliet. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Brooks against Brown, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
Now Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Holiday. Up in time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Several teams jockeying for position in the conference.
Doesn't matter what point of the season you're in, you got to look at these seedings. Going on the road in the playoffs still matters.
Not when you're the league MVP.
Here we go again. That was 1 year, Shaq. What about the other 18?
Good point. And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they came in prepared for this, and the results have been outstanding.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. On the court for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the one. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. Screen by Şengün. Brooks against Brown. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Here's Brown, and he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
The Celtics shooting 47%, pretty solid. He kicks it to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Van Vliet picks one up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston leading by 4. Brown with it. Averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Van Vliet against Holiday. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Smith surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Tatum no good. It's trailed by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Launches it. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Brooks gets to Şengün. Porzingis with the steal. White with it. Now Green defending. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
VanVleet against Holiday. There's Green with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 8.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. Tatum passes to White. Holiday against VanVleet. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green deciding where to go with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Rockets trail by 6. Whitmore is out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in a point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün, it's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Şengün's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets. Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Holiday. Horford in the post. He's against Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Pass to Şengün. And he uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum an assassin.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt time. Who wants one out there?
With a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Green. Dillon Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Holiday against Van Vliet. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. It's stolen by Smith. 16 feet away. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Throws it down! JT!
How easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith for three. Houston gets it back. It's Brooks on the wing. For the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Tatum against Smith. The kick out to Brown. Passes to Holiday. Brown feeling out a bit. The three from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside, Green. Brooks against Brown. There's Green with the three. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
Yes! Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Van Vliet against Holiday. Van Vliet passes to Smith. The dish to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Green. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Van Vliet. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston. Drew Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 4-point game. White against Brooks. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. They foul intentionally. That's what they had to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Smith for 3. Gets the bucket.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
that drip for free. You know you got power. Throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Your feet's down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the 76ers, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, the Bulls, they're 4 spots behind them.
Checking out Philadelphia, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Kobe White. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Maxey with it. Screen by Embiid. Maxey attacking. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
City, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Maxey finds Harris. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Dosunmu, pass to White. Here's Vucevic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Pass to Harris. Now Embiid, covered by Vucevic. Embiid against Vucevic. Embiid, a screen on DeRozan. Unloads. And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Embiid.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, a screen on Harris. Here's Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Now DeRozan fires for 3. The rebound by Maxey. Lowry outside. Back to Maxey. Embiid with it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to White. Caruso outside. Now here's DeRozan. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Maxey passes to Lowry. White with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Dosunmu goes in. Controls the rebound and the putback.
When Caruso is out there, he's going to give you everything. Nice effort on the offensive glass.
Harris, a screen on White. Here's Lowry. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And it's DeRozan missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Oubre passes to Maxey. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Dosunmu. No points so far. On the wing, Caruso takes a 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Alex Caruso's off-the-ball action is excellent.
Lowry surveys the D. Harris outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Chicago trailing here. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Nicholas Batum out there with Paul Reed. And it's Hield in at the 3. Count it.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
Melton misses. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Here's Reed. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Good on the shot. Maxey's got 6 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Carter can't get it to go. The Sixers leading. Maxey passes to Reed. Batum outside. Maxey with it. Drummond grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that. Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Maxey. After the basket by Chicago.
2 minutes remaining.
Hield drives in.
2 minutes.
Melton outside. Batum sets a screen. Melton with the ball. Picked up by Craig. Count it. Melton's got his first 2 points. With the regular season winding down, as a player, Smitty, how aware are you of your contract status?
Very aware, BA. For free agents, it's a last chance to impress potential suitors, especially for those guys who won't be going to the playoffs.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's time for your Chicago Lovables.
Substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Caruso comes in for DeRozan. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Terry. And it's White in for Carter. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Batum. Oubre, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Melton. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Craig with a screen. Dosunmu for 3. Nails it from 3. Dosunmu's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. A second-round pick out of Illinois. It's all worked out for Ayo Dosunmu, playing for his hometown Bulls.
BA, he's earned a lot of playing time, too. Injuries have played a part, but he's proven he deserved to go higher in that 2021 draft.
Now White against Atlanta. He was really on his game. Pass to Craig. Vucevic with it. Embiid covers. Vucevic against Embiid. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Maxey. He had 19 points in the win against Miami.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now here's Maxey. Harris right side. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. DeRozan is checked in for Craig.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 11, DeMar DeRozan.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Embiid, a screen on Caruso. Oubre passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Harris. From the wing. That shot off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at the Bulls, they've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in a two-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Oubre against Caruso. 5 on the clock. Dosunmu for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry against White. For 3, Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Bulls. Tries a spin move. Pass to White. 90 seconds into the second half now. Misses from short range. The Sixers trailing. Outside Oubre. And here is Maxey. back to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And here's Lowry from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
2 minutes.
Lets it fly. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lowry against White. Pass to Maxey. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Here's Harris, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
And the first one at the line is good.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Craig's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Hield comes in for Lowry. And Harris drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Caruso outside. Maxey against White. Pass to Craig. Now Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Craig no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. Outside Maxey. Here's Harris for the tie. Sinks the tray. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
On the wing, Caruso. Oh, sweet move. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for White. And Caruso drops them both. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. Hield against Caruso. Hield passes to Reed. Can't hit from in close. Chicago leading. Here's Caruso. Good on the baseline J. Caruso's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a shot Caruso feels comfortable taking. Good at knowing when to fire.
Maxey surveys. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out in front. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he...
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got the Anthony Melton. Paul Reed is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Hield in at small forward. Pass to Carter. Drummond, the screen on Payne. Lets it go from 11. Carter can't get it to go. And for the 76ers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Hield passes to Payne. Back to Hield. Payne, a screen on Green. Hield from outside. Melton left side to take the lead. Buries it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Carter. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Caruso comes in for Green. DeSumo, he's checked in for Terry. And it's White in for Carter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Lowry. And here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Embiid inside, working on Vucevic. Embiid's shot is good.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. Pass to DeRozan. Over Harris. Oh, DeRozan up and over the D.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
Up top, Embiid, covered by Vucevic. Embiid passes to Harris. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. On the wing, DeRozan. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Good D by Harris. Maxey passes to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Laces one from three.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're losing by 4. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Now on the court, your Hawk Squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Caruso finds White. Back to Caruso. Here's White. He's covered by Oubre. From behind the arc. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Maxey. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's the three. He's off from three. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it. Inbounds in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
On the wing, Caruso. Oh my! What a shot!
Playing with a lot of confidence, Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dosunmu. Off target with the shot. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And next to him, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. And for Memphis, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Always exciting to see 2 teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here's Sohan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. There's San Antonio. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Over Jackson. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Payton for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Sohan. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Williams passes to Morant. Outside, Bane. The pass to Jackson. Off with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Now, Vassell, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Williams. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Wine City, let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breakers.
games into the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Grizzlies. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, the Spurs, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they went backwards this year in a big way. That turnaround that we kept waiting for just never materialized.
Passes it to Vassell. And here's Collins. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant kicks to Clark. Outside, Bane. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Vassell. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Sochan. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Sochan's got his second bucket tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Picked by Clark. Here's Morant. Count that one.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bane against Johnson. Pocket 6. The three. Not going to go that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
And, Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Smart, and there's Jackson, and it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Smart against Wesley. Tries the spin move. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Smart against Wesley. Wembanyama, our screen on Jackson. Johnson kicks to Wesley. A floater. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. There's the feed to Jackson. Over Collins. Jackson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Wesley. Back to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
For three, and it's Luke Kennard with the three. Kennard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Smart against Wesley. Jackson kicks to Smart. Smart for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's the pass to West. Wembanyama, right side. It's not going to go for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front, up by 4. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now, moving on. How about Jaren Jackson Jr. in the first half? Getting it done.
After all he's done so far, he's going to have a big target on his back in the second half. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at him on defense.
For pride's sake, they got to do something to slow him down. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jaren Jackson, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for San Antonio, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jackson finds Morant. Over Jones. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell, the bounce pass. Jones looking for an opening. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Shoots over Morant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And so it's San Antonio with it, following the miss by Ja Morant. Here's Champagnie. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And a wide open look for Payne. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Master Williams. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Launches a three. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant against Jones. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Morant against Wembanyama. And stolen by Wembanyama. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here is Williams. Now here's Morant. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all five guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Stevens in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Jackson gets it to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Johnson with a screen on Smart. And it's Graham missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Smart kicks to Kennard. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. Spurs trail by 6. Now the pass to Wembanyama. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Aldama finds Morant, and he gets the bucket. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wembanyama passes to Jones. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots a fader, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Morant passes to Bane. Here's Jackson. Jackson. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
From 13, Jones, no luck. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. Bane against Jones. Aldama gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Down low. The 9-foot shot. Wembanyama, no good. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jones against Morant. Bane with the screen on Jones. And Morant gets it to go.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
And they had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaren Jackson.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step of becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaren Jackson Jr.
To introduce the starting 5 for your Charlotte Hornets. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 23, Trey Manning. At forward, 6'6", from Michigan State, wearing 0. Here's Sky Miles Bridges. The man in the middle. At 7 feet, number 5, Mark Williams. At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24. Brandon Miller. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1.
Welcome Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. If you look at Charlotte, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And checking out the Pistons, only 2 spots back. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Williams in at the center position. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are 2 of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now here's Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Fires the 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Bridges outside. Man, the pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Now here's Ball. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Stewart against Bridges. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Thompson scanning the floor. Lets it go from 11. Williams grabs the board.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Williams a screen on Cunningham. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Ball against Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duren. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mann. Ivy defends. Pass to Ball. Here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Cunningham. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Inside. Out to Thompson. 4-3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham outside. Over Ball. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Hornets. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
5.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Smith. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Grant Williams out there with Cody Martin. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Smith in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Ball. Pass to Smith. 4 on the clock. Richards with it. And he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ball passes to Smith. Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. Richards with a screen for 3. Smith. And Fontecchio pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent, up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Ball no good. Ball against Cunningham. Shoots over Ball, and that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Here's Ball. That one a little long. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Fournier. Here's Sasser, covered by Smith. Wiseman, a screen on Ball. And here's Wiseman. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Smith outside. Williams from long range. Charlotte again missing. And the Pistons with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Cunningham outside. Hornets with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Fontecchio's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Martin, the pass to Smith. Shakes him. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And he's able to get it back. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Miles Bridges.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
That free throw misses. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Here's man. Ivy defends. Bridges outside. Fires the three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Now here's Ivy. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Here's Flynn, covered by Smith. Now Ivy. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Bridges outside. No good on the triple. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hornets 13. The Pistons 13. Hey, put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say? Attack the paint. Make the defense feel your presence.
If we know what you're going to say, does that mean you're getting a little predictable? Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, just 1 week left in the season. They have not been mathematically eliminated from the postseason, but I don't know, Shaq.
Yeah, but it'll take more than math for them to make it. They're going to need a miracle.
Don't you have a doctorate in math?
No, education.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Setting the floor for Detroit. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Now here's Bridges. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Down low. Here's Durant, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen. Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
There's Cunningham with a 3. No luck on that one. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Oh, Ball, so dangerous from the perimeter.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
7th in free throw percentage. And you like how they're taking care of the ball. Minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And that efficiency from the free throw line, which you mentioned, speaks to this team's discipline. They obviously pay attention to their fundamentals and value every chance they get to score. Pass to Ivy. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Now here's Ivy. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Cunningham against Ball. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. He can't get it to go. Ivy with the defensive effort.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Durant to the post. Hounded by Ball. There's Cunningham with a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk.
With one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Thompson. The Hornets making their last shot. Durant the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Ball against Cunningham. And here's Ball. He's got 9. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pistons on top, up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Let's go, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Cody Martin, Smith out there with ball. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte, and it's Cunningham missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Smith. The 3 is up. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Cunningham against Smith. Cunningham passes to Fournier. Now Wiseman. Fires from 14. And yep, it's good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
A nice shot by Richards.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Detroit calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For your high hip-hop squad.
Big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Miller's checked in for Martin. And it's Mann in for Smith. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Cunningham. Long range from the inbound. And again, the Pistons missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller to take the lead. And Ivy pulls it down. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Stewart outside. Here's Duren, hounded by Ball. And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's Bridges on the wing. Stewart defends. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 5. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Attention fans, on the court right now is your Heart Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Against Cunningham. And he's going for the lob. Leaps for it. And stolen by Stewart. Ivey outside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, this is the attention Ivey draws from defenses. Forces them to be overly aggressive.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And how can you not be excited about Ivey's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
The second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Ball. Oh, Cade powers it in.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Ball surveys the floor. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And This is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Charlotte. Up top, Bridges. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. And it's in. And that one brings them within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Cunningham against ball. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Count it!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Okay, fans, let me see you get on your feet and get loud for your t-shirt.
Here's man. Stewart defends. Three-pointer, Bridges. Duran with the rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Ball finds Williams for 3. Bridges. The Pistons clear it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Bridges outside, lets the 3 fly. It's off. So we see the Pistons get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
New Orleans Pelicans. At shooting guard, Herbert Jones. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At the other guard position, C.J. McCollum. At small forward, Brandon Ingram. At the other forward position, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is Willie Green. Let's meet the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniels. Starting at point guard, at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. Manning the middle, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. Starting at power forward, standing 7 feet, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. The other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Trey Murphy.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Brent, you think we might be watching the future of the league tonight? 2 very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. McCollum outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Ingram finds Williamson. Outside, Jones. Out to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find him.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Towns, a screen on McCollum. Here's Conley. The shot misses. Good D by McCollum. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. This is to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. Here's the floater. Count it, good.
Not worried about taking that hit. Jones powering through.
Here's Conley. 17 points in his last outing. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McCollum kicks to Jones. To the middle. Gobert against Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Ingram. Shoots over McDaniel. Conley grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yep, that one goes in there. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Ingram outside. Shoots over McDaniel. Misses off the left iron. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Ingram outside. Lets it go with a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here is Edwards. Last game we saw him score 13. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Trey Murphy. Hawkins is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Zeller, and it's Marshall in at the force line. Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
And here is Morris, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Reed.
What a dime by Morris, showing he's willing to share the ball.
McCollum looking it over. Zeller, a screen on Morris. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Hawkins. A 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Edwards against Hawkins. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. And good! There's another.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's happy. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan may not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. So they take the lead. Morris has got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Cody Zeller. Ingram comes in for Marshall. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Daniels subbed in for McCollum. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram kicks to Jones. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Williamson throws it down.
Such an important part of Zion's improvement is setting good screens and then being available as a roller.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Williamson. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Lakers.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The kick out to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pelicans trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Spins. 15 seconds left here in the second. Williamson against Gobert. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Out in Miami, it'll be the Heat against the Bulls. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Terrible shot selection, chucking up wild threes. I don't even know how they're still in this game.
And sometimes it's the right shot, but the wrong shooter. If you understand what I'm saying, you got to know your personnel and put them in positions to succeed.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timberwolves leading by 3. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ingram outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels passes to Conley. Kicks to Towns. A pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. McDaniels got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog, is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Shot to stop the run. It's good. McCollum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Passes it to Towns. Over Williamson. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's McCollum. Conley grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Edwards can't hit.
you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
McCollum kicks to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Gobert against Valanciunas to the inside. McCollum. Conley grabs the miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here is Conley. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Edwards can't hit. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Ingram. McDaniels defending. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. He kicks to Valanciunas. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Pelicans trail by 11. So the Pelican 5 right now. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Cody Zeller out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Daniels in at the point guard. Now here's Zeller. 6 to shoot. Ingram outside. Over Anderson. And that one's good. Ingram's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Down low. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Edwards. To Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 9. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Snatched away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A pull-up. And there it is for him. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Monte Morris. And then for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's McDaniels. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Edwards can't hit. Pelicans trail by 11.
2 minutes into the game. 2 minutes.
Ingram outside. Kicks it to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Jones. Edwards can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Towns. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Here's McDaniels. Towns kicks to McDaniels. And the pass to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. Clock at 4. Got it. Good job on the low post. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces. As it appears, it'll be a nice win here for Minnesota.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Williamson finds Ingram. Count that bucket.
And this is why you just don't want Ingram to establish that kind of deep position on the interior.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Conley against McCollum. Now here is Conley. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, wait for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.